Then welcome to the class. This is a class on partial derivative. I just want to explain the rudiment of partial derivative. When we say partial derivative, it is a derivative in which a dependent variable is differentiated with respect to one of the independent variables present in the equation. So when we say partial derivative, partial derivatives, derivatives, partial derivatives. For instance, example one, if you have something like y is equal to x squared, let me use one again, in order not to complicate issue. Let me remove y. Let's say we have x squared uh, z x squared z, y is equal to x squared z. So you can differentiate y with respect to any of these two variables that we have. We can differentiate y with respect to x. We can differentiate y with respect to z. For instance, you want to find the y over the x is equal to, because we are only interested in x, we want to know how y changes with changes in x. So it means we are going to keep our z constant and we differentiate our x squared, that will now be 2x. So the answer will now be 2xz. So that is the derivative of y with respect to s. If you want to find the derivative of y with respect to z now, you now have the y over the z, which is equal to x squared, because our x is taken as constant and only the z is taken as variable. So when we differentiate y with respect to z, we're now going to have x squared as our solution. So the same thing, we can have something like maybe example 2. So example 2, we have something like p is equal to qr plus q r square t. So we have an expression like this, and we have to find the derivative of p with respect to any of the three variables that we have. We have variable q, we have v, we have r, we have t. For instance, we are asked to find the p over the t. So we know that we only have one t here. We do not have t here. We have qr plus q square r square t. So there is no t here. So everything here is treated as a constant, and this one will become zero because the derivative of constant is at zero. So in this case, we have t, and we have t raised to power 1. So the derivative of t raised to power 1 is 1. So the answer will now be q squared r squared. So if you are asked to find the derivative of p with respect to q, the derivative of p with respect to q, the q is equal to, let us look at the equation. You see that we have q here and we have r. So it means our q will be differentiated. We now have r plus 2qrt. R plus 2qrt. Now r plus 2qrt. So that is the derivative of p with respect to q in this case now. So we differentiate this one, we are left with r. We differentiate this one, you are left with q 2q r squared t. So this becomes r squared t itself. So this is 2q r squared t. That's our derivative. So that is how partial derivative goes. It is the derivative of functions or derivative of expressions or equations in which you have one dependent variable and more than one independent variable. So if you want to differentiate the dependent variable with respect to any of the independent variables. So this is what they call partial derivative. Thank you very much for being part of the class. I'm highly welcoming you